Everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Glorious sunny day outside, absolutely freezing cold wind. Well, cold for us anyhow. Okay, so welcome. Love your comments, love your questions. Keep them coming. Just very quickly, if you're a Trump supporter in any way, you'll only get blocked, so don't bother leaving a comment, just toddle along. Okay, very well, not quickly. Well, we'll see how it goes. Entertainment only. Using my Gilded Tarot Royale, I want to have a look at. Now, I was going to read on this on Saturday, but for some reason I felt a need to just delay it a couple of days. The Biden ceasefire proposal that Hamas have said, yes, please, we'll take it. This is the one where it's the 6 weeks ceasefire where initial hostages are exchanged, followed by including and then negotiations continuing during that 6 weeks for a permanent ceasefire, and then further hostages and the reconstruction of Gaza. Now, Hamas have said, yes, please. What's happened is that Netanyahu, as expected, has come out and said, no way. For those that have watched me for a while and those that have been following the news know that Netanyahu actually has no interest whatsoever in a ceasefire. He's been saying for years that he wants the Palestinians wiped out. He's got plans for the Gaza Strip area. There's gas and oil off there. There's a canal that there are plans to, shipping canal to go through that area. And it is prime waterfront real estate, etc. So, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. However, what is happening is that there's now, I saw on the news last night, mass protests in Israel demanding that Netanyahu accept the ceasefire. So the ceasefire was basically the IDF gets out of the Rafah area, the bombing stops, and hostages are exchanged, and oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And then the discussions take place. So let's have a look. I just want to have a look. Show me how will Biden's ceasefire plan? He's so angry. He is so angry. Right at the beginning, I had the clearest vision of Biden throwing papers onto a table and slamming his fist down and swearing like a sailor, which I gather he is quite capable of doing. He is so angry at Netanyahu. Okay, so whole swag of cards have fallen out, and the first one is this one. Um, and we know what this is. Uh, Netanyahu has absolutely no intention whatsoever of a ceasefire. However, we have overwhelming emotion and a cleansing that's going to bring about a new beginning in regards to giving and receiving help. But then we've got the sabotage, the self-sabotage. So I'm going to say that this is the ceasefire proposal that's been put in. But I do feel that Netanyahu is very possibly not going to receive it because of all the factors that I've just mentioned. And then we have the walking away. So I am really thinking that, okay, I'm going to ask it slightly differently. Will the US stop sending military aid of any sort to Israel? Will the US, because I'm really feeling that's the next step, all military aid, will the US? Yeah, I'm going to say yes. The stag here holding the Pentacle of Protection. I'm going to say yes, but let's have a bit of a closer look. Will the US... Ooh, it's going to cheese up Johnson. Don't care about Johnson. Well, I do, but I don't, if that makes sense. Will the US stop sending all military aid to Israel? Okay, let's see what fell out there. It's another yes card. Yes, in the pursuit of peace is what I'm getting there. Another yes card. Yes. The sword of justice and truth has been unsheathed. The dove of peace is here. Yeah, I'm going to say yes, they are challenged by the mercenary actions that are going on in Israel at the moment. Money for war, basically. Netanyahu's actions at the moment are really just simply mercenary actions. Yeah, the lies, the betrayal, the deceit, the stealing of the truth in the face of what's going on at the moment. And in the past, we have the contract and agreement, which is now in the past, absolutely in the past. So it's almost like a tearing up of the contract that the US had with Israel, and complete and utter downfall. Or just the swords of truth are poised. The swords of truth are poised to fall. I'm just going to say yes, they are, and it's not looking good for Netanyahu himself. Holding back of the monies or the weapons themselves, the protection externally, end of a cycle. What am I getting here? Externally, are they going to hold it back? I just think yes. There's a whole chest full there, but this is end of cycle stuff. Internally, be careful what you wish for. Hopes and fears, heavy burden. It's going to be a difficult message to carry. It's not that. Okay, thank you. It's going to be a difficult message to carry for Biden, uh, because it's not that they're abandoning the Israeli people, it's that they're just trying to bring this to a conclusion. What have we got? 3 tens here, end of cycle stuff here. The outcome, the government's difficult decision that needs to be made, but very clearly shining the light on the snake in the path and isolating Netanyahu. Oh dear, we've got here past gifts coming to an end, significant end. There's a harsh truth that will bring about a new messaging, a new beginning. As much as I do not want the Israeli people to be exposed, I'm really feeling that Biden is going to have his hands tied in regards to this, about forcing Netanyahu to accept the ceasefire. Having to defend himself, is this Biden or Netanyahu? I think this might be Biden, having to defend himself against some messaging, but he is bringing forward the offer of protection, but it does come with strings attached. There are secrets that are going to come to the surface and be revealed, and then we've got the infighting. But I think Biden himself is going to be in a very comfortable position. So there might be some flack in regards to this, or this might simply be the protests in Israel themselves. So secrets coming, being exposed. I think as part of this, what I'm getting is part of the decision that will be made. I just get that they're not going. They're going to stop sending anything, and as part of that decision, as part of Biden's defence of that decision, I've got a drippy nose. It's sorry, I just fixed my light there, drippy nose, because it's really windy and cold outside. As part of Biden's decision, he's going to release some information that will uh, back up his reasoning for behind it, and it is something that's just okay. So what's Biden going to release? I just feel that it's going to expose Netanyahu even further. So let's have a look. What is Biden going to release some information? Some intel that he's got on Netanyahu. You want to stop there? Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, there is something that has not yet been released, information that has not yet been revealed with the Queen of Cups. That is, yeah, it is really the swords of truth are poised to plunge and bring about an end of Netanyahu's cycle. I'm not saying sort of death or anything like that. All on the base, it's all about abuse of power and betrayal and deceit and lies. Yeah, it's about uh, security, security of Israel. It's really powerful, and it's going to be money information as well as what I'm getting here. Okay, walking away from and this nightmare situation. 3 cups will be spilt, which is what has happened. The emotional upheaval and backlash, etc. Biden's he's going to walk away from supporting Netanyahu in this nightmarish situation, and I think he'll get the backing of legislators. But this is very much um, bringing forth this powerful new message, sitting or standing firm with this powerful new message and moving forward out of the current conflict. And if I keep going, the lies about feathering his nest, the contract and agreement is at an end and a new beginning. An end and a new beginning. And it may simply be the information might involve connections with Russia, or it might be simply a powerful new beginning that comes forward. I'm getting it's actually, if I keep going, it's in the past, an offer being made, and it's volatile information that will be brought forward. I'm thinking there's going to be some sort of ties with, I just think Biden's going to release this information because here we, as I said on the bottom, the abuse of power, the self-sabotage, the betrayal, and receiving money for such. And then we've got Netanyahu having to defend himself, but it is a judgment card about his control, his what he's doing, and the sword of truth coming forward again. Okay, I am, as I always do, going to stick myself out on a limb there and say if Netanyahu does not agree to this ceasefire proposal from Biden, um, there's going to be some information that comes out about Netanyahu, and I do feel that the US will stop sending anything aside from aid. Of course, they'll keep trying to send aid, but as far as armaments are concerned, it's like wipe the hands off them. We're done. wipe the hands, here's the information on Netanyahu, and basically sort it out. Okay, let's see how it plays. Love to you all. Take care.